Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Ashwin. My name is Siti Aishah binti Ahmad. We are from RBA 2435A. We are going to present about Petronas organization. To begin with, Petronas was founded in August 1974 and is now wholly owned by the government of Malaysia. The corporation is entrusted with the responsibility of developing the entire oil and gas reserve in Malaysia. Over the past decades, Petronas has grown to become a successful and integrated international oil and gas company. Through its extensive network of subsidiaries and joint ventures, Petronas conducts business in some 35 countries around the world. The group is engaged in a very wide variety of activities within the oil and gas industry in both upstream and downstream markets. Their work includes upstream exploration, production, downstream oil refining, gas processing and liquefaction, shipping, and even the marketing and distribution of a range of petroleum products. Petronas has its headquarters at the iconic Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, which opened in August 1999. Energy production in Malaysia is mainly dependent on oil and natural gas, reflecting the country's rich reserves, which are the fourth largest in the Asia-Pacific region. It is estimated that around 40% of the oil fields in Malaysia have been developed. Petronas has gained unique skill and proficiency in nation building, and this, coupled with their technical and operational competencies, has allowed it to be increasingly accepted as the preferred strategic partner by international companies and the host country where Petronas operates. This underscores that Petronas is realizing its vision of becoming a leading oil and gas multinational of choice. The transformation of Petronas from a domestic-based national oil company into a fully integrated oil and gas multinational corporation has seen the corporation achieve significant milestones. Petronas too is significantly affected by these technological changes occurring globally. As Petronas undertakes various globalization practices, technology is impacting the entire process of the organization. By incorporating advanced technology into its production processes, Petronas can achieve greater efficiency, resulting in an increase in supply. This means that due to technological advancement, the supply curve for Petronas will shift, reflecting increased production capability. Petronas has not only developed Malaysia's oil and gas reserve, but also positioned itself as the global leader in the industry through strategic international partnerships and technological innovation. The company's ongoing adaptation to technological changes ensures that it remains at the forefront of the global energy sector, continually enhancing its production efficiency and expanding market reachability.
Petronas, like many global energy companies, has faced several challenges in the realm of change and organizational development. Here are the three significant issues they have encountered. The first one is mergers and acquisitions, which is differences in the organizational culture. In 2022, Petronas Chemical Group Berhad, PCG, has completed its acquisition of Perstorp Holding AB. One of the primary issues facing Petronas after a successful merger and acquisitions is cultural integration. The company must manage the differences in organizational culture between the acquired company and its own corporate culture in order to foster a cohesive and productive work environment. This can be particularly challenging when dealing with international acquisitions, where cultural norms and business practice may vary significantly. Petronas must invest resources in developing a robust integration strategy that addresses cultural differences and promote a shared vision for a newly merged entity. Another issue facing Petronas post-pandemic is the need to adapt its operation to the new normal. Petronas, as an essential industry, had to implement strict safety measures to protect its employees and ensure the continuity of its operations. This has required significant investment in the technology and infrastructure, which has put further strain on the company finance. Additionally, the economic downturn caused by the pandemic has made it difficult for Petronas to secure new investment and partnerships, further complicating its financial situation. Because of this, Petronas has difficulty to adapt its operation to the new normal. The pandemic has forced companies around the world to rethink how they operate, with many opting for remote work and digital solutions to minimize risk, which consequently lead to the resistance of change of the internal and external of the company. Lastly, Petronas also faced with inconstant oil prices. The uncertainty and instability caused by the pandemic has resulted in fluctuating oil prices, making it difficult to Petronas to forecast and plan for the future revenues. This has forced the company to adapt quickly to changing market conditions, which can be challenging and disruptive to its operations. In addition to the economic challenge, Petronas also had to deal with logistical issues brought by the pandemic. With travel restrictions and lockdowns in place, the company has faced difficulties in transporting personnel and equipment to its various sites. This has posed a significant challenge to the company's operation and has to require Petronas to find innovative solutions to keep its operation running smoothly. Furthermore, the pandemic has also highlighted the importance of sustainable and environmentally friendly practices in the oil and gas industry. As the world focuses on recovering from the pandemic, there are growing emphasis on reducing carbon emissions and transitioning to renewable energy sources. Petronas, like other oil and gas companies, is faced with the challenge of balancing its traditional business model with the need to adopt more sustainable practice to meet the demands of changing world. These issues highlight the complex environment in which Petronas operates and the ongoing need for adaptability and resilience in its organizational development strategies.
Now, I will continue with the solution to the issues faced by Petronas. The first solution to the first issue is training and development. Petronas play a crucial role in promoting cultural awareness and sensitivity among employees. Here's an explanation of how these programs help bridge cultural gaps and promote understanding within the organization. Petronas invests in training and development programs that promote cultural awareness and sensitivity among employees. In 2022, women represented 29% of the talent and they employ over 100 nationalities with 40% of the population aged 35 and under. Firstly, training and development programs at Petronas promote diversity and inclusion by fostering a culture of respect, acceptance, and appreciation for differences. By raising awareness about the importance of diversity and the benefits of a multicultural workforce, these programs create a more inclusive and welcoming environment where employees feel valued and respected for their unique backgrounds and perspectives. Besides that, it helps improve communication among employees from different cultural backgrounds. By teaching employees how to adapt their communication styles, listen actively, and interpret nonverbal cues across cultures, these programs enhance cross-cultural communication skills and reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings or conflicts. Furthermore, Petronas aim to build employees' cultural competence, which refers to their ability to effectively interact with individuals from diverse cultures. By providing opportunities for employees to learn about cultural differences, challenge their assumptions, and develop empathy and sensitivity towards others, it will help employees become more culturally competent and adaptable in multicultural settings. Cultural competence is a valuable skill that enables employees to navigate complex cultural dynamics and work effectively in a globalized world. Now, the second solution to the second issue is leadership support. It is a critical factor in driving successful change within an organization like Petronas. Here's an explanation of how leadership support can help overcome resistance to change. Leaders should demonstrate commitment to their change initiative, lead by example, and provide support and guidance to employees throughout the change process. There is a Petronas Leadership Center (PLC) that will help develop programs and solutions to convert Petronas employees into leaders with firm values who drive change for a sustainable future. Firstly, effective leaders lead by examples by embodying the values, behaviors, and practices associated with the change. When leaders at Petronas actively participate in the change process, follow new procedures, and demonstrate a positive attitude towards change, employees are more likely to follow suit. Next, leaders at Petronas play a crucial role in providing support and guidance to employees during the change process by offering encouragement, listening to concerns, and providing resources and assistance as needed. Leaders can help employees navigate the challenges of change and build confidence in their ability to adapt. In addition, leadership support is essential for inspiring confidence and trust in the change initiative. When employees see that leaders are fully committed to the change, actively involved in its implementation, and genuinely care about their well-being and success, they are more likely to trust the direction of the change and feel confidence in their ability to navigate it successfully. The last solution to the last issue is green sustainability. Petronas diversification beyond traditional oil and gas activities into green technologies and alternative energy sources reflects a strategic shift towards sustainability and innovation. Petronas has announced a pathway to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2050, as well as its position on nature and biodiversity. I'm going to discuss further the explanation of how this diversification initiative is helping Petronas address environmental concerns and ensure long-term sustainability. Firstly, by venturing into green technologies and alternative energy sources, Petronas is actively reducing its reliance on fossil fuels, which are the great resources with environmental impacts. Diversifying into renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and biofuels allows Petronas to contribute to a cleaner and more sustainable energy mix while mitigating the environmental footprint associated with traditional oil and gas operations. Furthermore, Petronas is exploring new markets and product lines that align with emerging trends in sustainability and environmental responsibility. By creating alternative fuels from non-biodegradable waste and wastewater, Petronas is not only addressing environmental concern but also tapping into innovative solutions that have the potential to meet growing energy demands in a more sustainable manner. This strategy opens new revenue streams and business opportunities for Petronas' evolving energy landscape. And lastly, diversifying into green technologies and alternative energy sources not only address immediate environmental concerns but also ensures Petronas' long-term sustainability and competitiveness in a rapidly changing energy landscape. By embracing innovation and exploring new opportunities in the green energy sector, Petronas is future-proofing its business against potential disruptions in the fossil fuel market and positioning itself as a forward-thinking and resilient energy company.
Now, we will discuss about effectiveness of their actions and let's hear about their change process, which pay back with a memorable successful story. First, Petronas was acknowledged in 2022 by the Brandon Hall Excellence Awards, where it received the gold medal for Best Advanced in Learning Management Measurement, Business Impact Tools for Unlocking an Agile Learner Algorithm as a new measuring tool. This award demonstrates the platform's success in assisting businesses, such as Petronas, to discover future leaders, which make the PLC objective success. Powerful LSP platform not only aids in the identification of essential leadership skill sets in the workforce, but it also provides a tailored and trackable learning experiences to assist businesses in making the decisions that correspond with business objectives. This platform, advanced analytic and data-driven methodology, have helped uncover an agile learners who have learning agility score up to 88% by learning completion, self-enrollment, and assessment, which is one of the key characteristics of future leaders. And these findings strongly show that the platform has a significant impact on employees and has contributed to PLC's success in generating leaders capable of leading the company through an ever-changing business landscape. Second, boosting its cleaner energy portfolio mix and targeting an installed renewable energy capacity of 3,000 megawatts by 2024 is a strategic action taken for Petronas to enhance its sustainability efforts and reduce its carbon footprint. Petronas has made a substantial step in the solar energy system industry with the 100% acquisition of M Plus Energy Solution, which provide a flexible and affordable solar solution. And Project Sinaran solar installation and application on Petronas rooftop and asset nationwide expand the installed capacity of solar PV system. Project Sinaran focus on installing a solar photovoltaic system on Petronas rooftop and asset across Malaysia. And this action leverage existing infrastructure to generate renewable energy without requiring additional land resources. And by utilizing its own properties for solar installation, Petronas effectively optimize the use of its assets, enhancing their value and contributing to energy sustainability. And the installation under Project Sinar contributes significantly to Petronas' target of achieving 3,000 megawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2024. And this project alone can add substantial solar capacity to the company portfolio. In our opinion, we agree that with the interpretation that they use, because to achieve this, communication is key, and not just any kind of communication, but one that is led by leaders. And Petronas take the risk to change and create a more avenues for two-way conversations about sustainability among all levels within the organizations. And they make a sustainable development pervasive in the organization, and to do that they must make a sustainability a part of their organizational culture, and this is a key factor for success. In this, they have their work cut out because of the concept of sustainability has yet to be fully embraced in the hearts and minds of people and integrated into the way Petronas do things. Petronas from a culture where sustainability becomes their way of life and the way they work in that organization. People always talk sustainable development to the environment or climate change. That is more widely talked all over the world. But what they don't realize is that everything that they are doing now contributes towards sustainability development. For example, there's CSR effort, governing and reporting and waste reductions. And as a responsible company, they have embedded sustainability into their business strategies, prioritizing minimizing impacts to the environment, creating a positive social impact to the community while making good returns for their stakeholders. Moving on, this is our recommendations for Petronas. First, diversify to innovative green technology. To mitigate the potential damage, Petronas should avoid over-reliance on natural resources like oil and gas to sustain and preserve the company's future. Petronas is recommended to enter new markets with new product lines through diversifications and ready to change. The company could decide to concentrate on producing green technologies as environmental preservation is among its top concerns around the world. Petronas is advised to create alternative fuels such as converting plastic waste to fuel, which are cost-effective for consumers while reducing pollution and environmental damage. And Petronas can also explore partnerships with technology companies specializing in these processes to develop the creative solutions. And Petronas will utilize this technology to establish an association with local electricity producer Tenaga Nasional Berhati (NB), giving it a competitive advantage in the energy industry over other oil and gas competitors, while also improving Malaysia's environmental position. And collaborating with Malaysia's largest electricity utility provider can help Petronas integrate renewable energy into a national grid. Joint venture can be formed to develop and operate renewable energy projects, enhancing both companies' competitive advantage. By diversifying into innovative green technology, Petronas can position itself as a leader in the energy transition. And this strategic shift not only ensures the company's future sustainability but also contributes positively to global environmental preservation efforts. Second, retain talent with applying incentive programs and growth opportunities. Petronas is believed that employees are steadily nourished and grown within the organization and share the values of loyalty, integrity, professionalism, and cohesiveness should continue its CSR efforts to provide a great education in each country as means of recruiting talent from both local and international graduates. However, retaining a Petronas present talented staff is a critical aspect in sustaining the company's long-term success. As a result, Petronas should enhance the human empowerment by providing occupational mobility in both technical and managerial roles, and as well as numerous possibilities for learning and growth. And Petronas should provide clear career paths to ensure that employees can progress in their chosen fields without feeling the need to switch tracks for advancement. And Petronas could also develop a specific incentive program to engage employees by providing bonus, company vacations, and other employee benefits. In this manner, employees will feel appreciated and more willing to serve the company with loyalty. And by focusing on this, Petronas can create an environment where employees feel valued, motivated, and committed to the company's success. These efforts will not only help in retaining existing high-quality staff, but also attract new talent, ensuring the company's continued growth and competitiveness in the energy sector.
The Petronas company should try any opportunity that can make the process of running the firm better and rise to the next level. This includes important parts and fields that can use the appliance platform to maximize more functional things related to the products they produce. By actively seeking out and embracing these opportunities, Petronas can enhance its operational efficiency and elevate its status in the industry. This will be great and essential for the firm to be more productive, understand the situation and condition, and identify which parts can be used and fix with suitable decisions and solutions. When Petronas is trying and entering opportunities, the firm can function and organize all requirements related to the goods, analyze and observe situation and conditions, and determine the best deals or decision to apply in the considered field. This comprehensive strategy ensures that people, investors, stakeholders, and other firms notice and potentially collaborate or network with Petronas because of its methods and ways of creating and ensuring a beneficial environment. By maintaining a vigilant and proactive stance, Petronas as a good and great company stays balanced and competitive by maintaining stability and overcoming any possibilities and opportunities. This competence allows it to attract investors, create good networks with collaborating firms, and ensure the best way to become competent, having reliable sources and assets for better application in the company's oil and gas related business. Through this strategic initiative, Petronas not only secure its position in the market, but also builds a robust foundation for future growth and innovation. By continuously improving its processes and embracing new opportunities, Petronas can solidify its reputation as a leader in the oil and gas industry and ensure long-term success and sustainability. That's all from our group, and thank you. Have a nice day. Assalamualaikum.